So I'm stoked, guys. Edison Motors just received its first angry email. Somebody sent me an angry email to report what one of my employees was posting on his social media. He titled it, "Employee Shenanigans. Hey, I thought you'd like to know what your employee is up to," linked to his TikTok. "I'll be sending a downloaded copy of that video to CVSE to let them know what types of employees you have. For the record, you can see my truck in the video. I was sleeping there while waiting for a repair truck in the AM. Enjoy the inspections." The video in question was a Clapperton roll. Clapperton is a brake check just outside of town. Trucks got to pull in before a steep hill, check their brakes, make sure their load securement's all good before heading down. It's just a big pullout, that's all it is. But it's a really tiny pullout. There's only enough room for 10 trucks, and they have signs all over that say, "No overnight parking, no parking longer than 15 minutes. It's to check your brakes to make sure you can get down the hill safely and move on. However, a lot of drivers decide they're going to sleep in it anyways, regardless of what the sign says, and it blocks the area from other truck drivers being able to pull in and do their brake check safely. Here's actually the video.
Here's a perfect example of Clapperton. It is backed up to the highway.
As you can see, other trucks can't get in off the highway, check their brakes and their load securement and everything, which is a safety hazard. So what we encourage people to do, go by, lay on that air horn, wake up all the guys sleeping there. There's literally a bunch of truck stops 10 minutes past this brake check. You can fit 300-400 trucks in these designated rest areas. You can only fit 5 or 10 at Clapperton before you cause a safety concern. Don't want to get woken up? Park in the designated spot. But of course, since this was an email to me about an employee or somebody that works for me, I had to respond. This is what I said. You know what? I'll just let you pause and read it. I'll just stay tiny here to give you a second to hit pause. And this is beside the fact that whether we think the Clapperton roll is right or not, I am always going to stand up for the people that work for me. What people post on their own private social media is their own concern, and I'm going to stand up for those people. And I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't be sending emails anyways to somebody's employer just because you don't agree with what they did on social media. That's a chintzy thing. And I'm a firm believer that employers, like Edison, should always have the people that works for them back. Because the people that work for your company are the ones who make your company. What do you think I'm going to do? Throw those people under the bus? Say, hey, I appreciate all the hard work you do, but like this one guy didn't like what you did, so I'm going to put more stock into what some random person said. Like, I don't get the end game, but I sure enjoyed replying to that email. Oh, and buddy that sent me the email, if you truly were broken down, I'll tell you what, that's unfortunate. We feel bad. Send me a copy of your invoice to prove that you were broke down waiting for a mechanic in the morning, and we'll send you a free hat and my sincerest apologies. Also, though, never hit your air horn at another rest area where truckers are sleeping. That's terrible. This only applies to Clapperton, where there's not enough parking and it causes a safety concern.